This video would teach you about the conversion between exponential and logarithmic equations. If we have a logarithmic equation, we can convert it over to an exponential equation. And if we have an exponential equation, we can change it back into a log. Now notice how the base of the log is a, and the base of the power on the right is also a. So the bases will stay the same. In our first examples, we'll convert to an exponential equation. Suppose that we have the problem log base 3 of 243 equals 5. Now the base is 3, and that corresponds to the letter A up in the conversion. So this means A is 3. X comes after the log. X is a number 243 in our problem. And Y is the number on the right side of the equals, which is 5. So to convert it over to an exponential equation, or one with the power, we'll take each one of these numbers and plug them in on the right side. So it goes x equals a to the y. X is 243. That equals a, which is 3, to the y power, and y is 5. So this would be the equivalent equation to the logarithm. Another problem is log of w equals 8. Convert this to an exponential equation. Now we know that the base is 10 because it's not written. So a is 10, x is w, and y is 8. And we'll plug these into the right side of the conversion. So the answer is w equals 10 to the 8th power. Another example, log base a of r squared equals 12. Convert this to an exponential equation. So our base a is the variable a in our conversion. X is r squared and y is 12. We'll plug these in to x equals a to the y. X is r squared. That equals a, which is a, and y is 12. For the next problems, we'll want to take an exponential equation and convert it to a log. So the directions will say convert to a logarithmic equation. The first problem is 4 to the negative third equals 1 divided by 64. The conversion was log base a of x equals y changes to x equals a to the y power. Notice that we're on this side of the conversion. A is always a base. This is a in our problem. And y is always a power. So negative 3 would be y. And x is on the other side of the equals. So we'll change these over into a logarithmic equation. It would be log base a is 4 of x is 1 over 64 equals y, which is negative 3. The next problem is w squared equals 18. A is a base, w. Y is always a power, which is 2. And x is 18. We plug this on the right side with the logarithm. This is log base W of 18 equals 2. And one more problem is e to the 4th power equals m. Convert to a log. A is e in this problem, y is 4, and x is m. Plug in these letters and numbers into the logarithm. Log base e of x, which is m, equals our y, which is 4. Now a log with the base of e is natural log, so this can be simplified as ln of m equals 4.